Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I want to explain my result project 1. Before I starting the presentation, introduce myself. My name is Sintanika Aprilia. My name 33220160. My class 336A07. Part 1. Causes of classroom conflict. Conflict in the classroom. It is natural for students not to always get along. Conflicts are a regular part of growing up. In fact, dealing with peer conflict can be a valuable learning opportunity that helps children develop important social skills like empathy and cooperation. School provide a social environment that encourage interaction, but also increase the chance of conflict due to the complex of the educational process. As a result, various types of conflict frequently arise in the classroom, and managing them effectively remains a challenge for many teachers. Often, teachers interpret this conflict as forms of misbehavior, disrespect, or defiance of authority. Both novice and experienced educators agree that clashes between teachers and students are especially common in challenging classrooms. This issue with classroom harmony are often linked to broader social and educational shifts. Teachers have identified several common types of conflict they encounter, including: number 1, students who are present but inattentive or disengaged; 2, learners who struggle significantly with communication or academic tasks; 3, groups of students who avoid work and exhibit hostile or provocative behavior; 4, students who damage or misuse school property; 5, individuals who act violently or aggressively towards peers of teachers; 6, students who intentionally interrupt class, monopolize discussion, or engage in unrelated conversation; 7, learners who show disrespect by competing with or criticizing others; 8, students who bring and display items in class that could be used as weapons as a way to challenge the teacher authority. Causes of conflict in the classroom. Conflict is a natural part of any human interaction, and the dynamic between teacher and student is no exception. It is not unusual for teachers to face moments when their effort to correct an unacceptable behavior do not success, resulting in the classroom conflict. Some educators view this situation as personal failures, believing that a well-managed class with capable teacher and well-behaved students should be free of conflict. However, with the rising frequency of such issues, it's clear that conflicts stem from a mix of both external and internal factors within the school environment. Key contributors to classroom conflict include: number 1, the expansion of mandatory education, bringing more students into Key contributors to classroom conflict include: number 1, the expansion of mandatory education bring more students into the system; 2, growing class size making individuals' attention more difficult; 3, a gradual decline in the teacher authority with students increasingly resistant to rules and expectations; 4, inadequate school infrastructure which disrupt the learning environment, especially in overcrowded classrooms; 5, limited space for group work reduce student interaction and cooperation; 6, misbehavior and lack of discipline disrupt learning; 7, disrespect between student and teacher often reflect power struggle; 8, poor study habits lead to disengagement and negative attitude; 9, miscommunication causes conflict when messages aren't clear or understood. Resolving conflict in the classroom. Conflict is a natural part of growth and development, but it can create tension in classroom setting. Educators have several strategies at their disposal to address student disagreements. Though not every conflict requires the same approach. Understanding and applying key resolution technique can help manage most situations effectively. Here are some common steps to guide students through conflict resolution. Number 1. Calm down first. Students should manage emotion before engaging in discussion using technically deep breathing. 2. Share and listen. Each part express concern respectfully while the others listen and paraphrase for understanding. 3. Own your actions. Students reflect on their behavior and take responsibility guided by thoughtful teacher promoting. 4. Generate solution together. Students brainstorm resolution collaboratively, prioritizing their own ideas. 5. Agree on a solution. They assess options and select a fair, practical approach that helps prevent future use. 6. Acknowledge and close respectfully. Forgiveness, apologize, or gratitude reinforce constructive resolution. Conclusion in the classroom conflict are inevitable. Conclusion in the classroom conflict are inevitable but manageable. They offer valuable opportunity for personal growth, teaching students how to navigate interpersonal relationships, communicate effectively, and develop emotional intelligence. By recognizing the causes of types of conflict, educators can create strategies that foster positive outcomes, not only resolving issues but also helping students to learn important life skills. When teachers adopt a thoughtful, protective approach to conflict resolution, they can transform this challenge into powerful learning experience that benefit both the individual, student, and the classroom as well. Part 2. Problem 1. Setting classroom rules and responsibility. Meeting 1. Teaching responsibility. Principal, students should be taught how to be responsible, not just punished for being irresponsible. Action clearly define expected behaviors during discussion involve students in creating class rules. Adjusting the classroom environment. Meeting 2. Discipline. Principal, effective discipline helps students develop self-control. Action. Rearrange the seating so that the students sit closer to the teacher. This helps reduce discretion and speak privately with frequent disruptors using I statement. Boosting confidence and sense of belonging. Meeting 3. Encouragement. Principal, students who feel unmotivated or left out may act out to seek attention or express their emotion. Action. Look for opportunity to unlock positive change or quite respectful behavior. Encouraging collaboration, not competition. Meeting 4. Cooperation. Principle comparative learning and change student engagement and reduce disruptive behavior. Action. Apply comparative learning strategy during discussion. Example, think, pair, share, small group discussion. Support, teach students how to work effectively in groups and assign rotating roles. Example, spokesperson, note taker, timekeeper. Improve communication climate. Meeting 5. Communication. Principal, teacher, model communication and respect. Action. Use described language. I noticed that when some students are talking out of turn, it is hard for others to focus. Use non-verbal cues. A contact standing near describe student and open body posture. Avoid judgmental language. Don't label student as bad. Label the behavior. Conflict resolution and consist. Meeting 6. Conflict resolution. Principle. Conflict handled constructively promotes growth. Action. Hold regular class meeting to reflect on what's working and what's not. Involve students in proposing solution when discussion occur. Problem 2. Meeting 1. Responsibility. Principal, students need to be taught responsibility, not just punish action involved Stefano and the class in briefing and resting classroom rules. Ask them to define what respectfully behaviors looks like. Goal: make Stefano feels responsible for helping create a positive class environment. Meeting 2. Discipline. Principal discipline supports self-control. Action: change Stefano's seat to place him near the teacher to reduce direction. Follow up: speak to Stefano privately using non-judgmental I statements such as, I have trouble keeping the class focused when someone keeps interrupting. Meeting 3. Encouragement. Principal: students who feel unpraised may act out to get attention. Action: give specific praise for positive behavior, no matter how small. For example, thanks for staying quiet while your classmate was speaking. Goal: boost Stefano's self-worth through positive reinforcement. Meeting 4. Comparison. Principle: comparative learning reduce described behavior. Action: use structured group work and give Stefano a rotating role. Example: note taker or spokesperson. Benefit: redirect his social energy into productive group interaction. Meeting 5. Communication. Principle: teacher should model respectful communication. Action: use natural, descriptive language. Example: when someone talks during instruction, it's hard for others to concentrate. Instead of labeling him. Nonverbal tools: use eye contact, stay nearby, and keep open body posture to assert presence calmly. Meeting 6. Teaching listening. Principle: speak only when students are ready to listen. Action: approach Stefano when he is ready to engage. Avoid giving empty comments. Allow time to listen to his perspective. Goal: show that the teacher is also willing to listen, not just comment. Problem 3. Foster responsibility through positive classroom management. Meeting 1. Issue: ongoing misbehavior show lack of self-discipline. Action: apply consequence for testing and aggression. Build a safe classroom culture where students are accountable and feel respected. Establish and enforce clear rules and routines. Meeting 2. Rules and routines. Issue: students may not clearly understand behavior expectation. Action: define clear rules about teaching and physical contact. Create a visible classroom environment. Meeting 3. Conflict causes and visible classroom. Issue: the class lacks tolerance, communication, and conflict resolution skills. Action: teach students to respect difference, listen carefully, and communicate without judgment. Create classroom lesson and activities on tolerance, emotional control, and cooperative behavior. Strengthen relationship and class community. Meeting 4. Cooperation over competition. Issue: students may feel isolated or divided into cliques. Action: use comparative learning groups where students work with different peers regularly. Encourage team goals instead of individual competition. Build mutual respect and reducing jealousy. Improve communication and emotional expression. Meeting 5. Communicating with students. Issue: teasing and shooting often come from poor communication habits and frustration. Action: teach students to use described language, not insult or labels. Model calm, respectful response when conflict arises. Help students gain self-control and listen. Meeting 6. Teaching students to listen. Issue: students act on impulse and don't listen to one another or the teacher. Action: teach the value of listening before speaking. Use brief, meaningful instruction and only speak when students are attentive. Encourage students to listen to each other's concern, not just talk back. That's it. My presentation. Sorry if there are a mistake. Thank you.